Hi, this is SP404. I have a variety of samplers with me. I got the Circuit Rhythm SP404 MK2 and the Roland P-6. So I'm not sure how I'm going to be organizing these together, but either I'm going to have the Circuit Rhythm in the middle and then the Roland SP404 MK2 onto the left-hand side and the P-6 onto the right-hand side, or it might just stay exactly like this. I'm not entirely sure. However, I have a project that I've been working on. I'll show you what I've been working on. So I'm going to be utilizing the SP404 MK2 for 16 patterns that I've made, and they're all melodic ambient loops, but mostly just ambient loops, I guess. 70 BPM for all of it. And what I have for the Circuit Rhythm is, so this is just an example of one of the actual loops. So I'll just stop that, but I have the Circuit Rhythm at 140 BPM, and which is double time of 70 BPM. What I'm going to be doing is playing a pattern and the Circuit Rhythm at the same time. So that way it's synced together. I don't have any MIDI sync going on at all. However, when I press them at the same time, I know that they're synced, because 140 divided by 2 is 70, vice versa, 70 times 2. And so if I quickly go to the mixer, start adding more elements that I have made on this sequence, you can hear that it's actually synced. And then the theory behind this process is what I'm going to be doing is, for example, adding a delay effect. And then I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. Okay. So let's pretend that I'm going to switch from one loop to the next. I'm just going to choose the second loop. I'm not going to change anything on the Circuit Rhythm yet. But you can hear that it changed and it's still maintaining its tempo. That's because all of these are at 70 BPM. Now, if I were to change the project on the Circuit Rhythm to the next one, again, 140 BPM. So I'm basically using both of them cohesively together, and they're kind of feeding off of each other, kind of like a live DJ set, if you will. Sounds similar, but it's a different actual beat. It's a different type of beat. Have the P-6, which I'm going to use for more like one-shot samples. I don't have anything loaded yet. I'm actually still working on this set. I want it to be kind of like 16 tracks long. At first, what I thought was I would make it into more of a like down tempo kind of BPM instead of a faster techno kind of style. But then I realized that it might sound cooler to have it upbeat because of the nature of the ambient loops. So I just decided like perhaps this is actually a better option. So another thing to keep in mind is like mixing stuff together, like having the levels mixed out properly. Excuse me. I'm not finished this loop actually, but all my loops on the ambient side are done, and the way I made these loops are actually all in FL Studio. I could have used a DAW setup, but in this scenario, I just felt like it was a lot easier to just have melodic loops that I pre-made, loaded them up, and then just use them. And yeah, I just wanted to show this off, I guess. I'm going to record an actual set as like an album kind of thing, and then release that as an artist. Keep an eye out for that, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.